Hi friends, welcome to Belle's Stitchery. I'm excited to share today's page kit with you because everything you need is included. The only thing required is glue. Scissors, you say? No way, you don't even need that. I have pre-cut everything for you. So if you like pretty things, and if you like easy things, I feel like there's a joke in there somewhere, check out the page kit. I have it available from my Etsy shop. There's a link in the description on this video, and I only have 5. So check that out. I'm also giving free US shipping with the page kits. Be sure to subscribe to my channel too before we get started and ring the bell so you're updated as I post new videos. And let's get started. I put together the kit using this Prima Marketing Tales of You and Me paper pad. I'm not sure if it's still available. I've had this for a few months and I know inventory tends to cycle pretty quick on things like Amazon, but if I could find a link, I'll put it on there. Same with the flowers, things like that, if you're interested in other papers from this line. But with your kit, you'll have so many beautiful goodies. Flowers, also from Prima, die cuts, photo mats, doilies, and my favorite piece is this chipboard gate, which I just find so charmingly romantic and delightful. The only treatment I gave this was some Distress Ink Vintage Photo. This is the optional piece to this kit. Otherwise, you just need glue. You don't even need scissors. So really, this is probably the easiest kit I've ever put together. If you want to antique it a little bit more, you can. That is completely up to you. I tend to ink just about everything almost exclusively with this Vintage Photo Distress Ink. So that's on you and your discretion. You can also feel free to change this layout however you want. If you don't want to do this design or you want to change it or add your own things, I'm not your boss. I'm not even your mom. So you could use the back side instead. You can flip these around, add your own flowers, whatever. But I'm going to show you how I put this layout together. I'm going to ink the doily here a little bit, and just a little bit, because I do like the contrast of the white, but I want to age it just a tad because why not? It's the easiest treatment to do in the world. I've searched high and low, scientists, statistically, this is the easiest process. So you're going to just ink this up. I like to add a little bit here and there. Kind of gives it just a interesting look, brings out and highlights some of the little die cuts within the doily. And that's that. And I'm going to place that in the center of my page. I liked this page because it looks like a frame, and that made me happy. I also love these kind of cottagey roses on there. I love pretty things. Is that so wrong? If that's wrong, I don't want to be right. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm just going to put that in the middle, like so. What I decided to do, all of these are kind of two-sided, as you could see. So you could choose whichever one you like for your photo mount. I used this Tales of Us. You could put some journaling on there and then a smaller photo. You could put a larger photo, however you want to do that. And then on one of the back side with the roses, kind of staggered like so, okay? And just put them on. I'm using art glitter glue for this. You could use also hot glue. Tape runners also work, but sometimes they don't last that long. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that. I used to use tape runners like exclusively, and then every once in a while I'll go back through my albums and I'll find that some of the papers or photos have lifted over time. So I'm not sure, unless I'm just not using maybe enough. Who could say? Okay, and then I'm going to put my gate like so. I want it kind of angled over everything, but I also want to be able to slip my photo in. So I'm just going to add glue to, let's see, the sides that hopefully will not be over the photo so that at a later time, I can put my photos in there. Okay, like so. That gate is just awesome. I love it. Okay, and then I thought, just to kind of fill in the background a bit, I'm going to toss, oh, and I glued this down too much. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to chop this off. Now I have even more paper to play with if I wanted to. Let's stagger that back there. And kind of stagger this back here. I like layers and a lot of things peeking. I think it fills it in. Paper is such an relatively inexpensive way to kind of dress up a page and add things. So postcards, making banners out of the paper. Like if you wanted to do something like this, just fold it over, cut it, boom, you have a banner. There's a lot of ways to kind of just fan out your collage. So I like doing that. Now you're going to take your die cut swirls here. There's two, and they're going two different ways. I kind of did them this way so that both swirls are kind of going up. See that? Just because. No reason. I just liked it. Swirls could be a little bit tricky because they are kind of fancy, delicate cuts. So you're just going to be careful with your glue on that. I like art glitter glue because it does dry clear. So I don't have to worry so much about glue showing once this is dry. And it has a nice fine point, even though I'm making a mess of myself. But usually I'm much more graceful. As I mentioned, I feel like in every video, for some reason, once the camera's rolling, I'm a complete dunce. Like I can't do anything. And I'm basically like the before on an infomercial, just throwing bread all over myself or falling down the stairs. That's me. I assure you, I'm not normally as klutzy as it appears when I'm being watched. Okay, so I got my scrolls here. Then you're going to take your leaves. There are 3 leaf die cuts. I have also inked this. Same ink, same way. Just kind of went around the edges, just for interest. This is, again, totally an optional step. I'm going to kind of play with the layout of these along with my flowers before I commit to gluing. There's several roses here to place how you'd like. I want to make kind of a cluster here of flowers. Let's see. Maybe one down here. And then the leaves are kind of going to branch off from that. I tend to glue my leaves down last because I want to make sure all of my flowers don't cover them up, but kind of highlight it nicely together. Okay, so I'm going to put some more flowers over here. I love flowers. I don't know if you could tell. I use a billion on everything. I order them by the truckload. But then I just shop more for more. You know, I'm not done with my flowers yet, but I just like to know that I have some more coming because they make me happy and they just add so much to a page. Okay, so I think I'm going to do something like this. So I'm going to use hot glue for my flowers because while I have used art glitter glue for flowers before and it was fine, I don't like the dry time and the shiftingness of using a wet glue when I'm trying to do a flower collage. So that's why I like the hot glue for that. Okay, so you're just going to put your roses around in a way that makes you happy. Okay. And this is the fast part. Once you have them kind of an idea of where you want them, it's really quite quick. You could build this page easily in 10 minutes. And then you just pick your favorite photo. Boom. You could put this in a shadow box, would be beautiful. Give this as a gift to someone, maybe Mother's Day would be cute, anniversary, wedding photos. This page is kind of great for all kinds of things. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Make sure my little leaves are down now. And that is the majority of our page. I'm going to fluff these out a little bit, these roses. Kind of give them a little bit more wow there that way. Now, for the last step, you're going to take these beautiful pearls. I love these. They're pink. They're kind of iridescent, gorgeous. And I'm just going to put these along the side like so, because everything needs a little sparkle, a little bling. I love these. I've bought these from Michaels. I want to say it's like the Michaels brand, maybe Recollections, I'm not sure. And they're like beading department. So if you like things like that, check out beading areas, jewelry making. Sometimes you could find some really cool embellishments for paper crafts outside of the paper craft area. Do you have any tips too? Leave me a comment if you've really scored something cool in a non-traditional crafting area of your store, or even a store that's not even a craft store. Hardware store, garden store, I don't know, kids clothing store, pet store. Where's the coolest thing you found scrapbooking supplies? Unexpected scrapbooking supplies. I would love to know, because I'm constantly looking for new places to find new and exciting things. Okay, there's my page. Okay, friends, I told you it was like 10 minutes. I don't know what the runtime is on this, because I do get chatty, but honestly, super easy, super quick. All the materials here will be provided except glue, and I don't even know why I have scissors out. I don't need those. Glue and optional ink. So let me know what you think of this project. Leave me a comment. If you'd like to order this kit, again, it will be in the description on this video. I'll put a link to my Etsy shop. You could purchase this while supplies last. I only have 5 kits available. If you don't have an opportunity to get the kit, or they're sold out, or you just hate it, I don't know, you could still use this sketch idea with your own products. It's a great sketch. It's super easy. You don't need to be, I don't know, a talented artist or an origami specialist. So subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, keep in touch, leave me a comment, say hi, give me an emoji, I don't know, whatever. Check it out, try it out. Let's make some stuff. Bye.